Picture this. A massive sailing ship adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, sails fully set, cargo intact, but not a soul on board. The Mary Celeste is perhaps the most famous ghost ship in history. A vessel found eerily abandoned in 1872 with no sign of its captain, crew, or passengers. The ship's logbook held no clues, there were no signs of violence, and to this day, the fate of the people aboard remains one of the most enduring maritime mysteries. So what really happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? Join us as we unravel the strange story behind the ghost ship of the Atlantic. The Voyage, a ship with no return. The Mary Celeste was a merchant brigantine ship built in 1861 and originally named the Amazon. She had a rocky history, having been damaged and repaired multiple times, but it wasn't until 1872, after being renamed the Mary Celeste, that her most infamous journey took place. On November 7, 1872, she set sail from New York City, bound for Genoa, Italy, carrying a cargo of over 1,700 barrels of denatured alcohol. Aboard were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their young daughter, and 7 crew members. The Discovery, abandoned but intact. Just a month later, on December 5, 1872, the British ship Dei Gratia was sailing near the Azores in the Atlantic Ocean when they spotted a ship adrift. It was the Mary Celeste. Captain David Morehouse of the Dei Gratia knew Captain Briggs personally and immediately knew something was wrong. A boarding party was sent over, and what they found only deepened the mystery. The Mary Celeste was deserted. No sign of the captain, his family, or the crew. The ship was in good condition, with no signs of struggle or violence. The lifeboat was missing, suggesting that the crew had abandoned ship. But why? The ship's cargo was almost entirely intact, and there were no signs of foul play, piracy, or natural disaster. The ship's logbook was found, with its last entry dated 10 days earlier, December 25th, and the entry showed nothing unusual. Theories: mutiny, piracy, or a natural disaster. So what happened to the Mary Celeste? Countless theories have been proposed over the years, each one as intriguing as the last. Piracy and mutiny. One of the first theories was that pirates attacked the ship and killed or kidnapped the crew. However, there was no evidence of a struggle, and the cargo, valuable alcohol, was untouched. Mutiny was also considered, but by all accounts, Captain Briggs was a respected and well-liked leader, and the crew was experienced and trustworthy. Natural disaster. Some believe that a sudden storm or underwater earthquake, known as a seaquake, may have frightened the crew into abandoning ship. It's possible that water was seeping into the ship's hull, and the crew mistakenly believed it was sinking. But why they wouldn't have returned once they realized the ship was safe remains a mystery. Alcohol fumes and panic. One of the more plausible theories involves the cargo itself. The Mary Celeste was carrying barrels of denatured alcohol, which could potentially release noxious fumes if exposed to moisture or damaged barrels. It's speculated that the crew may have feared an explosion and hastily abandoned the ship in the lifeboat, only to be lost at sea. But again, there was no sign of fire or explosion, and all the barrels were securely stored. The myths and folklore, sea monsters, curses, and supernatural events. With a story so strange, it's no wonder that more fantastical explanations have emerged. Some believe that the Mary Celeste was attacked by sea monsters, giant squids, or other oceanic creatures. Others say the ship was cursed, haunted, or caught in a mysterious Bermuda Triangle like vortex. While these theories make for great stories, there's no scientific evidence to back them up. However, they do add to the legend and mystique of the Mary Celeste. The ship's later history: a troubled journey after the mystery. After the mysterious voyage, the Mary Celeste was towed to Gibraltar for salvage proceedings, where an investigation found no evidence of criminal activity. The ship was eventually sold and continued to sail under different owners for another 12 years. But her luck never improved. She ran aground off the coast of Haiti in 1885, and her final captain deliberately wrecked her in an insurance scam. After that, the Mary Celeste was left to rot, a fitting end for a ship with such a ghostly history. The unsolved mystery: a ship without a crew. Today, the Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. Why would an experienced captain abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship? What happened to the crew and passengers? And why has no trace of them ever been found? The story of the Mary Celeste continues to baffle researchers, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and films, all trying to answer the question that no one has been able to solve. What do you think happened to the Mary Celeste and her missing crew? A hasty evacuation, a mutiny gone wrong, or something far stranger? Let us know your theories in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most haunting mysteries. Until then, remember, the sea has its secrets, and some are never meant to be found.